All right, let's get to the Bitcoin analysis on the weekly time frame. Yesterday we told you there's an important top here, which, as you can see, this candle has passed through it. We said if yesterday's candle looked like this, basically, the candle looks something like this. We said if it closes like this, we can open a long position. The buyers are still strong after that strong price increase, and we can go long because this is a good resistance and we broke it. But that didn't happen. I mean, it did break the level. But the problem is, as you can see, the upper shadow of this candle got long and the price dropped today. And that's not good at all. This long upper shadow shows that the resistance break wasn't solid and then dropped after it. And we can open our short position on this break if it confirms below. So this candle is really important for us. If it closes like what you're seeing now, meaning the upper shadow stays long and the body gets even smaller, we can go short on this resistance break. But if that doesn't happen, and this candle goes up, and the body closes large, that shows our trend continues, and we can go long after that because it's showing good volume, but the body isn't good, and that's a bad sign. Anyway, there are 2 days left for this candle to close, so we can't decide yet. On the daily time frame, if I want to tell you about Bitcoin again, we're still in a bullish trend. And if you had entered a position with us, meaning if you opened a long at 10,300, you'd have made about 7% profit so far. And after today's drop, we're at about 3% profit. So in my opinion, don't be afraid here, friends. Don't panic for no reason and lose your nerve because, as you can see, the price just came down and touched this line. So it could mean we might go back up now. And if I want to show you another sign, look at this. This candle has a smaller body than this candle, but the volume is the same. Buyers are stronger for now. So don't panic over this candle and hold on. Because worst case, it'll come down and our position will close here or here, and then we'll open a short position. The market isn't over, our position isn't over, so don't worry. At worst, our position closes without profit. What matters is we stick to our strategy and get more profit. Right now, what you can do, just like I told you before when you open the position, your stop loss should go under these candles. I told you to put your stop loss here, which is about 3.8% from there to here. So what can we do now? To stay safe, move your stop loss to this point. Those who open the position should move their stop loss to this point so that if the price wants to drop and break this support and change trend, our position gets closed. So what's important for us now? This bottom is really important. If the price drops from here and confirms under this, we can open a short position, and our first target would be here, which is about 6.5% away from this point. So this level is very important. Now, if you haven't opened a position with us, meaning you didn't know us back then or didn't want to enter, you can open a position on this level break. Meaning if the price goes above and confirms above this, it shows our bullish trend of higher highs and higher lows continues, and we can go long above that confirmation. So what did we say? With the break of this point, we can go long. On the 4-hour time frame, if I want to show you Bitcoin, right here, we have a really strong resistance and a strong support here. As you can see, after the price came down here, it turned into resistance and dropped. After breaking here, it retested and went up. Then it came back down near this again. If it breaks this level, you can open a short position. But since we ourselves are in a long position, we're holding it until it either hits our stop loss at entry and we take no loss. So if you want to open a position, if you want to open it on the 4-hour time frame, you can open a position with the break and confirmation above this level. Meaning, if it goes up and breaks this, we can open one. But if it just shoots up straight, that's a bit risky. But if it creates a bottom here and then goes up, right now, you can put your stop loss below here and open a position with the breakout of this level. Because if you enter here, at least set your stop loss here, which is a 5% distance. Anyway, it's up to you. When we reach that point, I'll tell you what to do again. Solana on the daily time frame, if I want to analyze it for you. Yesterday I told you we have a strong resistance here that if it breaks and this candle closes above it, we would say to go long. But Solana didn't break it, and instead it was rejected right at that resistance and dropped with good volume and a strong candle, which could be a sign of a trend reversal. And if we count this as the top, we've now made a lower high. What can we do on Solana? After this resistance was confirmed, we can open our short position upon this breakout. Our first target can be this price, because as you can see, Solana is forming an M pattern, and with the break of this level, we can open a position. As I said yesterday, the possibility of an M shape exists, but as long as the lower support isn't broken, we can't open a short. By M shape, I mean a double top. If this breaks and confirms below, we can open a short position, and our target can be this point. From the entry to here, it's about a 13% distance. Now, if Solana moves in this range for a while and then breaks upwards, we can also take a long position. If Solana moves up and breaks this area, then we can open a long position. So pay attention to this level and definitely set an alert. On the 4-hour time frame, if I want to explain it to you, here we had a strong resistance, it touched it and dropped, and if it comes back up and breaks this high, it shows our bullish trend continues. But if it comes down here and breaks this area, we can open a short position. So this is very important for us. If it goes up and then breaks below after forming a lower high, we can open a short. First target can be here, this point, and the second target can be here. First target will be 4%, second target will be 6 and something. If it goes up and breaks like I said, we can open a long position with the break of this. Now link on the daily time frame, if I want to analyze it for you, it had a strong resistance here, which I told you yesterday. If it goes up and breaks it, we can open a long. But if it goes down and confirms below this, you can open a short position here. Just like I told you yesterday, your target will be here, and it's a very good position. From here to there, it's about a 45% distance. ARB now. We can say it's forming a trend, but we still can't confirm it because we need one more bottom. If the price comes down and closes around here, we can see a trend showing a bearish move. And then with the break of this trend line, we can open a long. Right now, this top is very important. If it goes above and confirms above this, we can open a long position. And if we open a long, our first target can be here and the second target here. And these are good targets. First target is 15%, second is 50%. If I want to give you a position on ARB in the 4-hour time frame, as you can see, it's still around the same zone. But if you want to enter more precisely and safely without mistakes, you can open a position upon the break of this level. And if it makes a new low, even better. You can open a position here. I'll tell you the target in tomorrow's video if it gives us a position. So the break of this level is very important. Render on the daily time frame. It's currently in a trend. This is Render's trend, as you can see, and this is its high. These lines are diverging. You can open a long position on Render right now. If you do, it might go up and you profit. If you want to be sure, you can wait and open the position on the break of this level. But if you want, you can enter here. But be aware, if Bitcoin comes down and breaks this level, Render might also go down and break its support, and its drop is likely. So with this break, we can open a short too. So you can open a long here, but it's better with the breakout confirmation. Let me give you a quick 4-hour time frame analysis. Render has a resistance zone here. Let me fix the color. Right here is a resistance zone, and as you can see, it just touched it and dumped hard. If the price goes up and breaks this resistance, we can open a long position. But if it drops and breaks the low it formed here, which is still a higher low, in that case, we can open a short position and target this zone here. TIA, as I told you yesterday, had a strong level here, and it reacted to it and dropped. Since I mentioned it yesterday, it has dropped around 14%. TIA currently gives no setup, but if it moves up and breaks this top with a strong candle after forming a higher low, we can open a long position. IMG also has a strong resistance right here, and if it breaks this level, we can enter a position. SUI, as I told you, was ranging. It broke below the range, but now it's kind of undecided. If it re-enters the range and prints a strong candle inside this rectangle and confirms the move, we can open a position and aim for this level as the target, about 16% from the breakout. But right now, it's not safe, so I suggest focusing on the other coins. Currently, Bank doesn't look good. If you want to open a position, I recommend waiting for it to break this level, not this one, because there hasn't been a strong candle here. This area had a lot of activity, and the market was very emotional here. Lower down, it shows there was a heavy dump followed by a spike. Polk also behaves the same. If it breaks this level, you can enter. It's pretty much what I told you yesterday. Nothing new, and I don't want to make this video longer. Other coins are in similar setups. You can open positions once they break their previous highs. There's not much else to add. No need to enter more positions. Focus on the ones I mentioned. Today, I want to analyze gold for you as an exception so you can trade it. Gold is currently in a very clean and steady trend, moving nicely within this structure. If you want, you could open a short position right now for a small percentage move. But my suggestion is to wait. Either wait for it to come down and break this support level, or for it to go up and break this resistance. Then you can go long. If I analyze gold in the daily time frame, it's currently in a range. We've broken the range's top, and that breakout level is very important. If gold stabilizes above this zone, you can open a long position right there. I think it can move up to 3,500, which is our target. After that, we have a psychological resistance. If it breaks that, we can hold the position or close the position there and re-enter after a proper setup. If gold drops and breaks the nearby support, you can open a short and target this zone. That would give you around 7% profit. That's it. I don't want to make the video longer and take more of your time. If you like this video, if the analysis helped you, or if you made any profit from our signals, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you want to stay updated with our news, follow us on Instagram. If you want to join future trading competitions, chat with other traders, share ideas, and receive free signals, you can join our Discord. We also post 4 free signals every day on Telegram, along with project introductions, so make sure to join there too. We upload the analyses earlier than Telegram on CoinMarketCap and TradingView, so you can follow us there as well. And if you want, you can join our VIP group. It's very cheap and it's optional. Even if you stick with free signals, you can still make good profits. The VIP is just for better setups and optimization of your positions. فقط غلط‌های نگارشی اصلاح شده و ساختار جملات یا محتوا هیچ تغییری نکرده است. If you want instant signals and more positions, you can join the VIP group. The VIP conditions are available either on the admin's Instagram page or in the Crystal membership channel on Discord. You can check them out there. That's it. I love you all so much. I hope you always stay healthy, your pockets always stay full of money, and your families always stay well. Don't forget to respect your parents and your family. That's it. I love you all so much. Until the next video, goodbye.